Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. As you can see, it's Wednesday show. That means it's a Blood Bowl match. And as the title said, it's the finale. Undead versus Chaos. It's been a few weeks now. So this is the last match to decide it all. So I hope you all enjoy. Next week there's something a little bit different. I hope you're going to enjoy that. Still going to be Blood Bowl. So it's not going to be too different, but there's also going to be a surprise video coming up soon as well, so I hope you enjoy that as well. But because it's a Blood Bowl video, I want to give a big shout out to our friendly local club, the Rhondda Gaming Club, local to the Rhondda area. If you're within a driving distance, come and join us. But Thursday nights, role play nights and board game nights. Sunday is going to be 40k in AOS and Blood Bowl, obviously, because we're there. The club are interested in branching out into doing videos themselves, so who knows, there might be more content on the way. But at the moment, it's Blood Bowl orientated until everything is definite. But yeah, pop in. You know, you could have a game with us or you could have a game with everyone there. Let them know the noob sent you, so they can show that the channel is, you know, reaching more people and spreading the word about the club. On top of that, they have a Facebook page, they have an Instagram account, and they also have a Twitter account. So follow the club, guys. They will tell you of all future events coming up. And with that said, it's time to get into the video.
Hello again everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm playing Griff again. He's got a lot to redeem himself about because kind of lost to your own team last week, didn't you? So
yeah, they just won. So
yeah, he's on a winning streak now. So might not be on camera, but he's winning. Like I said before, guys, if you want to play Griff or you want to play me, let us know. We got an email account for the channel. Let us know, and then we'll see what we can set up when we talk to the club. So it's going to be Chaos versus Undead yet again. Boys been swatting up on some strategy. See if we can get a comeback on the roll. Into it. Tails. Oh, tails. I will receive the setup and let's get some effects and everything going, is it? Let's find out what the weather is. Right guys, we've just set up, kicked off. We've got perfect Blood Bowl weather. It was a high kick, but it was not needed because it's a touchback. So I got my favourite player, Dan Bugger, by there. He's going to hold on to the ball and hopefully we can get something done pretty quick because Griff's got a confident gleam in his eye and I'm just not looking forward to it. Griff's got 2 rerolls, I've got 3, and let's see how quickly we can burn through them in this first half. So turn 1, Chaos, let's get it on. Right, end of Chaos turn 1. I've tried to tie up some of his players. Both mummies are down, so they ain't moving far. But he's still got a very fast back line. So I'm sending one guy up to disrupt him a little bit. Whether he does his job or not is another matter. No rerolls used. And no illegal procedures, which is a rare occasion for me. So we're going into Undead turn 1. Right guys, Undead turn 1. Griff was unfortunate because he needed to re-roll a tackle on my Beastman, which was a both down at the beginning and then went to a POW. So yeah, he's got a player in the knockout box already, turn 1. So yeah, it's an all new, all different Griff. So unfortunately a go for it didn't go his way, but yeah, he's in the driving seat already, so I gotta try and stop him. Going into Chaos turn 2. Right then guys, Chaos turn 2. I've had the luck of the dice on my side. I managed to put a ghoul down prone. I got a white that's down prone from slipping on his ass. Got a few zombies down. A few facing up, but they're over the other side of the pitch, so it's hard for them to get to my runners. So I think I've got a good defensive go. I still got to contend with these two, these little fast boys, but yeah, it's only turn 2 and I gotta bring my A game. So Undead turn 2. Right guys, Undead turn 2 and they've decided to cut off the pass. So yeah, it's gonna be harder for my runners. Unfortunately, by here it's still one-on-one with the ghoul, because a lot of the prone players are now just facing up. But he's used all his rerolls, thankfully. I haven't managed to knock anyone out yet, so that's my goal for turn 3. So we're going into Chaos turn 3. Let's see if we can get some knockouts. Right guys, end of Chaos turn 3. I've pushed the mummy over. I've pushed the mummy out of the group hug. Put a few zombies down. Trying to tie up a ghoul. Got somebody making it awkward for the white. But as you can see in the distance, after 2 go threats, I got a beastman on the run. I haven't used any rerolls, but good news, I've managed to put someone in the knockout box. So it's not just Griff winning on the knockout box. So going into Undead turn 3, and what's your tactic going to be now then, Griff?
Secret.
Okay, got his game face on.
No teeth.
Gummy bear. Undead turn 3. Right, Undead turn 3. Pretty unfortunate for Griff because he has no rerolls. So on a dodge out move, he rolled a 1. And he's now eating grass. So main thing is ghouls free. It's a bit of a tie up there. So turn 4 for Chaos, and we're gonna see if we can take a few models down because he's got 3 reserves and I just want to make it awkward for him. Right guys, Chaos turn 4, I got a bit greedy, tried to take out players, got his white tied up, ghoul is prone, got someone in the way of that white, but I got an extra player in the knockout box. Unfortunate, I used a reroll because my rolling was shite, but still doing better on the rerolls than Griff, but he's got a game plan going on for turn 4, so let's see what he can do to capitalise on my greediness. And turn 4, and I got a few players pushing around. Unfortunately, the white couldn't get out of 2 tackle zones. Managed to roll a 5 on a dodge, but roll a 1 on the next one. So I'm going into Chaos turn 5, and I'm just gonna end it quickly by doing this. Touchdown. Touchdown, baby. Woohoo! And we're gonna set back up game effects and let you know what the outcome is before we go into Undead turn 5. Right guys, we've just set back up. It's Undead turn 5 and we had perfect defense, so we haven't changed because we're both happy with how we set up. Ball is out in the open. Griffin's now going to charge me and get that 1 on the board. So we're going to see what happens when the Undead are on a roll. Right, end of Undead, turn 5. I've been let off very easily because we've had a few players move up onto the line of scrimmage. Wings are looking bare, but Ghoul couldn't even pick up the ball. So that was my lucky break. What's even luckier is there's no rerolls, so that couldn't help him. Fumbleson. Is that going to be his name now?
Fumbleson McGee.
Fumbleson McGee, right. Chaos turn 6, and then we're going to see on the other side to see what I can do. Right, end of Chaos turn 6, and got a nice little scrum going on in the middle, on the line of scrimmage, and I've got 2 beastmen threatening for the ball. Still got a lot of players in the back field, so it's not going to do a lot of threatening, but I'm trying to get up in his face and trying to be a nuisance, so he haven't got any extra players to run around with. But see what he can make of it going into turn 6. Right, end of Undead turn 6, and because of rerolls, Nuffle has decided Griff is not worthy of moving more than 2 players.
No, just one.
1 player.
Yeah.
What's your views on Nuffle this week?
I can't swear, kids might watch.
It's not very pleasant.
Face of Thunder. Tropic Thunder.
Show him your Tropic Thunder. There you go. It's either that or he just had a hernia. Anyway, his goal is down, but it's just staying up the stars because I couldn't break armour. So a quick turn 7 now, and hopefully I can turn this thing around. Let's see what happens. Chaos turn 7, and there's a couple of players down and having a bit of a breather. Taking his mummy out.
And his daddy for dinner.
Alright. I got... Sorry, I had a bit of a cough there. I got people ready for when the goal gets up. I got someone being awkward for when these guys want to move. I got somebody just on the line, but I don't think that's going to work when you've got a 2-on-1. You've also got this guy within running distance. You've also got this guy. So, that was the chair. Not you, it was the chair. So, we are going to go into Undead turn 7 and see what happens. Oh, and by the way, Griff's still on 0 rerolls, and I'm down to 1. So, be nice and eventful, and yeah, see what he can do to see out the turn. End of Undead turn 7. A lot of people got up, but couldn't do anything. Somebody's come to rescue the ghoul. I got a defender down by her from a 2-on-1. But the ghoul couldn't finish anything up because when he blitzed, all he managed to do was push. So, hopefully it's going to be a quick turn 8. And then, yeah, it'll be a quick setup and everything because we're going into half time then. So, see what we can do. Right guys, end of Chaos turn 8. Wasn't a lot to do. I could have tackled a few players, but knowing my luck, they would have been on their arse themselves. So, blitzed the ghoul, got him out the way, and then I managed to get the touchdown. So, we go in 2-0. For one turn, we're going to have to set up and let Griff hit me, but let's see what damage he can do on turn 8. Right, end of turn 8. End of first half. As you can see, I was being a little bit of a, how do I put it nicely? Being a bit of a twat to Griff, because all he could do was tackle my players this time, so I put my players towards the back. Don't expect a Chaos team to be set up that deep, but for some reason I wanted to be awkward. It was a high kick, so he reset his team and put his towards the back, but none of his ghouls can pick up the ball for shit. So, end of first half, 2-0. And we've got one more half to go. And Griff is now gunning for me because he's upset that I'm killing his winning streak. So, let's go. Right guys, second half, and we've all set up. I'm trying to go quite offensive. Griff is being very tactile. And we got the weather effect of sweltering heat, so that's going to be interesting. Because at the end of both of our turns, so that's classed as a drive, we've got to see if any players collapse. But then for kick-off effect, because Griff got a fan factor of 2, rolled 3, no way could I catch him because I haven't got a fan factor. He's gained an extra reroll, so 3 on 3. So it's going to be Undead turn 1, and it's time for the redeeming half. Undead turn 1, and he's knocked a player down, he's tying up players, but he's caging up. I'm not too fond of that. But there's no rerolls. No rerolls used. So I'm going in to Chaos turn 1 and I'm going to try and unlock the cage. Right guys, end of Chaos turn 1. Reroll used because I had both downs, and then I still had an attacker down and a both down, so absolutely useless. But most of my plays are up. I'm threatening the cage, but what's more threatening for us is we've got to deal with sweltering heat. So we're going to go away, do that, and then we're going to come back. So see you in a couple of seconds. Right, we've just dealt with sweltering heat, and it's not looking too bad by you, but the cage and the threat is whittled down. As you can see, the reserve box is looking pretty full there, and I got a very pitiful 2 in mine, but 1 in the knockout, so far from impressed. So we're going to go into turn 2 and see what we can do with less players on the pitch.
It's like playing a sevens game.
Super sevens. Let's get it on. Right guys, end of Undead turn 2, and as we can see, there's a few areas on the pitch that are empty. I've had a mummy come in and take out another player in the knockout box, and Ghoul went to run and just landed on his face, so I'm in a bit of luck. So it's going into my turn 2, and then we'll do sweltering heat. So hopefully I can get a little bit of normality on the pitch and get the ball back off him. See you at the end. Right, end of Chaos turn 2 and sweltering heat. It wasn't looking too bad for us, was it?
No.
Until sweltering heat, and I just want to show you. That's a zoom out. Doesn't look a lot. Half his team is there, half my team is there. And if you notice, that's all my heavy hitters off the pitch. And he's still got Big Mama protecting his white. It's going to be interesting. Turn 3, and we just got to get this over done quick. Let's get so we can get the team back on the pitch. Undead turn 3. Head on head with there. And after a re-roll, so Griff is down to 1, I'm down to 1. It was a pair of broken armour, but you couldn't roll very high, and I managed to knock you out. So, we still got... Oh, you didn't break armor, did you? So that's why I'm lying down like that. So, we've got to try and get through turn 3 and save some of these players. So, Chaos, turn 3. Let's get it over and done very quick. Right, guys. End of turn 3 and Sweltering Heat. And we have got very minimum on the pitch because of Sweltering Heat. It's going into Undead turn 4.
I don't want to sing no song. I don't want to sing no song. I hate when I sing. Where's my money? How come I never get my money?
Right then, guys, as you can see, my cameramanship, if that's a word, had messed up and I lost some video footage, but from the game you could tell that the real winner was Blood Bowl, because how can you not have fun playing Blood Bowl? Starting next week we've got something special for you, something a little bit different, so please come back, see what we got to do, and I hope, and like I said, I hope you enjoy it. Please leave a like, please leave a comment, please share it amongst your friends. I'm going to say now, because this is where I normally shill, I'm going to get rid of Patreon. I'm not even going to bother with it, mostly because of what they've recently released, but I don't like what they do and what they think they do. So I'm going to get rid of that. So it's just going to be a PayPal for the channel. So that's going to be the link down below. Also, before I carry on, you don't have to give, just liking and sharing the video is fantastic. That's amazing for the channel. But I hope you, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you stay tuned for more content on the AOS and Blood Bowl front. Please be aware that it's going to be a couple of weeks. It's going to be later in the year, I should say, so more than a couple of weeks. But we are going to put a proper league up, so you can watch it as well. The other thing I've been asked is if the channel is going to be doing online Blood Bowl as well. I'm not too sure if I'm going to go down that road. If you guys want it, let me know. I'm not the best Blood Bowl player, as you can tell by my videos, but I'll give it a go. I'll give online a go and I'll try and set something up. But if you want it, I'll do it. But there's I think there's about 100 channels doing Blood Bowl at the moment, so we are going to be late to the party on that one. And we've got a Teespring store, so if you want to get your hands on some clothing to support the channel, we've got that link as well. And I think that's it. I've said about the PayPal, I've said about Teespring, I've said that we got content coming up in the future that you might enjoy, and I've told you about the league, so I don't think there's anything else I'm going to tell you about. So I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Adios, people. Enjoy.